What's going on, guys? Uh, Another moto vlog coming. I gotta go get a new license. I lost my whole wallet, so I don't have anything except one American Express card. Vet looking sick, but she's still broken, which is sad. But I'm taking the bike today because it's super nice. Well, I actually need these glasses on. These are new glasses, so fit pretty good. Got the C8 looking all disgusting. I think I'm gonna wash the bike and the C8 today, which I haven't told or even mentioned that's even here, so I kind of forgot about that. But yep, C8 is here. I'll get more into it later on, but for the time being, actually, do I have my phone on me? Alright, so I got my phone. It's all hooked up. It's been a while since I actually took the bike. About 2 weeks I've been on it. It's actually a really nice day though. For PA at least. Getting into November, which is pretty much one of the last rides I got on this thing. I'm actually going to be taking it to DC. Because next week is Haltech World Cup Finals. Imports versus domestics, which when this video goes live, I'll be at it. So I'm actually filming this a week in advance. But I'm gonna be bringing my bike down to DC for like a week and do a bunch of stuff because the weather down there is way better than up here. But look at these trees. The color is so vibrant right now. The best time to go to PA, Tennessee, West Virginia is November, but right now everything is peaking up here and by Pittsburgh. So I was kind of I'm in a little shitty situation. I lost my wallet, and if you know me personally, you know my wallet is thick as fuck. I have 21 cards in my wallet, and 7 of them are IDs, so I don't think I'm doing too crazy, but 7 of them are IDs, and I have no idea where it is. It's been missing for like 5 days now, and I think I lost it. So this is by far one of my favorite roads. My grandma actually showed me it. Instead of going on the highway, which this road like runs parallel to the highway, which is the same way I'm going, but it's twisty. And there's only, I think, 1 stop sign, or 2 stop signs maybe. Nothing crazy. It is a little windy, but you can't beat this. So, a lot of you don't know, if you're like don't know me in person or pretty well, but I've always wanted to do a video like this of talking about what I did in the Marine Corps, because I served active duty for about 4 years, 3 years, 10 months active duty in the United States Marine Corps. Hoorah! Semper Fi! You know? But, so, I went to high school, graduated 2018, and I left, I think, 17 days later, which I truly think that is the best way to do it. Wasn't really like going to college, didn't really have that in mind, just not really a good student, but didn't want to go to college right out, and I come from a family of Marines, so my dad's a Marine. He was active duty back, I think, 83, 93, or 92. Served about 10 years, or a little over. Then my older brother, Garrett, he served active duty 4 years. And then my older brother, but middle brother, Nick, he served active duty, or he served reserves. Um, and then there's me, who served active 4 years, pretty much. But so I graduated boot camp, 2018, and then obviously went to Paris Island, which if you don't go to Paris Island, you're not really a Marine. I'm just playing. But I was 3rd Battalion Kilo Company, Honor Platoon 3065. We graduated September 7th of 2018. Met a lot of brothers, you know, a lot of people I still talk to this day from that platoon. Then I have a non-combat MOS pretty much. I mean, we had a field side, but went to MCT, North Carolina, October, pretty much the whole month of October 2018. And then Halloween I went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, for military police school. And I was there pretty much from November 1, 2018 to April like 2nd. First, I graduated the 2nd, or 1st, but I'm pretty sure it was the 1st or the 2nd, 2019. So I was there for a minute, which sucks because that place is freezing. But, so, I was a military police officer, but while I was at boot camp, or not boot camp, while I was at schoolhouse, halfway through, like we were still doing FTXs, which is like the field side. We got, you know, my unit, they came and they do recruiting. They're called HMX1. And they come, they'll put on a board, and they pick if you're good or not. You gotta meet their requirements, which I don't really know what they are because they took me, but, you know, it was a very honorable thing in my life, and I'm so glad I was able to do it. So they picked me and like 9 others. I think there was a total of 10 of us out of my platoon at MP school. So we all went Quantico, Virginia, and became a Marine 1 security guard, which that's not the real MOS name, but MOS name that it is, it's a 6162. After a year you get it. It's 6162 Presidential Support Specialist. It's like a secondary. It's not really, you don't go to MOS school for it, but if you have a secondary MOS like that, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so 6162 Presidential Support Specialist. And while I was there, Quantico, I became a ceremonial guard for Marine 2, which I was there 2019 to 2022. So I was there for the inauguration of Trump to Biden. And I became a ceremonial guard for Marine 2. This is right before like COVID shut everything down, but for Mike Pence. So if you look at Marine 1, like Andrews or like pretty much anywhere that the president goes via outside of like national, or if you look anywhere he goes during like, you know, any lifts that have Marine 1 in it other than the White House, because the White House only has 1 Marine for the most part. So became that. So if you look at the Marine on the right hand side, the one with the pistol, that's basically what I did for a few events. I became a certified ceremonial guard for Mike Pence, which who obviously is was the vice president under Trump. And then COVID happened, and it kind of not messed it up, but I ended up just becoming like just a security Marine for the most part. Traveled a lot, been a lot. I never went overseas. Just never, like, it's just the way they pick. But I never went overseas. But I traveled in the United States a lot. My first trip was actually Burbank, California in September of 2019. Trump went out there for something. He went there, Santa Monica, and a couple other places. But that trip was awesome. That was my first trip. And then after that, pretty much you're going all over the place, just doing HMX1 things. It's definitely a very special place. Like, what are you doing? Darn it. Definitely a very special place. After a year, you're at HMX. You get an award. It's actually a badge. That it's Presidential Service Badge. So you get to wear it on your dress blues under like your right pocket, pretty much, on all your uniforms. And it's like once you leave, you get to keep it. It's actually serialized to your social. And someone told me it's gold plated. I don't know if that's actual or what, but I have a buddy who has a Joint Chief of Staff badge, which you can literally buy it from the PX, but I don't know if that's true or not, if it's actually gold plated. But while I was there, still an MP at the end of the day, so you're doing like security force, like security pretty much, but you have the authorization to arrest, which I think that's the reason why infantry doesn't do it, or security forces doesn't do it, is because they can't arrest. Because when you're on the road, you have your own jurisdictions, and that is yours. So whatever happens in that little bubble, you handle it. Military's different, man. When it comes to jurisdictions, can't even say the word. But met a lot of cool homies. Got a cool job after it because of it. And I got a cool license plate. It's a Presidential Service Badge plate. It's on the ZR1 and my truck. And while I was in, got the National Defense, Global War on Terrorism, Armed Force Service Ribbon, what else? A JMUC, and then a Good Conduct. So I got 4 medals, 1 ribbon, 5 total, 1 badge. I got out as a Lance. When Biden went in the office with the COVID bullshit, I kind of said fuck it, because personal reasons. But that doesn't hinder the fact that I loved what I did at HMX, because that unit is special, and it's every time I'm in DC and I see Marine One fly over, it's a cool feeling knowing that I've been on there. I've used to work directly with that unit. It's cool. It's still cool to this day. I've been out of the Marine Corps for almost 2.5 years now, and it's still cool. And it's always gonna be cool to me. Not too many 19, 20-year-old kids can say they did that, supported the president directly at 18 years old, especially me, because I was a knucklehead in high school. I never really cared. I mean, I played football, which had a football coach who helped me out, but when you're that age, you don't really care. You just want to hang out with your friends and do dumb things, which I'm glad I never got caught up in anything stupid, but I just never really cared about school. But I'm 25 now, and whole different person from even last year, but even when I was in high school. So I'm glad I got that opportunity, because it's a special place. But I can't really go too much into detail about any stuff, obviously, OPSEC. Alright, what the fuck? It's a beautiful ass truck. So my dad was in, I think he was a comms guy, or I forget what his initial MOS was, but I know he ended up becoming MSG and did a bunch of other shit. I forget the MOS. He told me, and I just forget it right now. And then my brother was finance. My older brother Garrett. which he went to Okinawa, Fort Stories, Virginia Beach, and then Djibouti, Africa. And then Nick, he was reservist MP. So, but he was like most reservists. I don't even know if they still have them. Reservist MPs, because they were talking about phasing them out when I was in. So I don't know if they follow through with that or what. The new commandant and the new sergeant major, Luis, and I forget the commandant's name. I actually really like them. I like how they're actually interactive with the Marines. They're always traveling. It's cool to see like a high leader and high ranking guy go to a Lance Corporal or a PFC and talk to them like they're a fucking general. Obviously you gotta have respect, but it's cool that they're so active in doing it. Because you always... Fucking dickhead. Everybody asks me if I ever met Trump. I never met him, but I've been close to him, and he's waved to me multiple times. So, I mean, that's cool. It's not like he knows me. Like, everybody thinks, holy shit, you and Trump are boys. It's not like that. Same thing with Biden. Like, just because you have a Yankee white doesn't mean you're fucking homies with the president. But it was definitely an insane opportunity, man. But we did a lot of CQB training, stuff like that. Just your typical Marine MP shit. Pretty much like we're cops, but we're Marines. So you got to put them both together, and that's the training we had to do. And then other stuff, and it's definitely, you got to be 100% dedicated to that unit to be a part of it, because you're on your own pretty much. There's sometimes my staff sergeant or my sergeant and the commander, dude, there'd be times I wouldn't like see them for months, just due to the scheduling and all that. And it's crazy, and they just crazy how it like all works up. You come back. I actually went down the wrong road. I hate riding on roads that have leaves on them. Like, I don't want to lean too hard, especially like a blind turn like that. But this road's always fun. Like, when you're on a bike, you can't trust people's turn signals, dude. You gotta act like everybody does not see you. Like that chick, I clearly seen her slowing down. She had a turn signal on, but I just don't trust it. Because last thing I want is to become a pancake, and then some random cop gotta fucking shovel me up. Because I'm in a billion pieces. You always gotta ride like nobody sees you. I mean, you gotta be a defensive, alert driver. Pretty much. I probably could have made that, but... Yo, hopefully this place is fucking open, dude. I totally forgot. It's fucking Monday. God damn it. Jesus fuck. I gotta come back tomorrow. Motherfucker. Well, Um, yeah, so this video is gonna be me. I'm gonna go get some fucking Chipotle. Fuck it. The Holy Grail. I can eat this shit 3 times a day, 365 times a year. It's so good.